Let's go over this one more time of Monmouth Mall in Eatontown, New Jersey.
Monmouth Mall in Eatontown, New Jersey was more than just a bunch of stores. For decades it was a big local hangout spot with a lot of fun and memorable things inside it. Though much of the mall is now being redeveloped into Monmouth Square, here are some exciting and nostalgic things people remember from when the mall was active. Clapperboard entertainment and fun activities. Movie camera AMC movie theaters. One of the main fun spots inside the mall was the large multi-screen movie theater, originally a Lowe's 15-screen cinema, where generations of families went to watch films. Hamburger dining memories. Hamburger Bobby's Burger Palace. Celebrity chef Bobby Flay's restaurant first opened at Monmouth Mall in 2006, making it a popular lunch and dinner destination for shoppers and foodies alike. Poultry leg buffalo wild wings, Shake Shack, Chipotle, and more. Over the years the mall had many sit-down and grab-and-go options where friends and families could hang out, eat, and socialize. Party popper social and cultural experiences. Running shoe large shopping variety. At its peak after expansions in the 1970s and the mid-1990s, Monmouth Mall housed over 150 stores, including popular brands like Sam Goody, KB Toys, and Spencer's Gifts, making it a cool place to explore and hang out. Round pushpin huge indoor space. The mall originally opened in 1960 as an open-air center and eventually grew into a two-level 1.5 million square foot indoor mall, one of the big shopping hubs in New Jersey for decades. Shopping bags nostalgic features. Food court with a Jersey Shore theme. In the mid-1990s renovations added a beach-themed food court, with 1920s boardwalk-style imagery, which became a favorite spot for teens and families. Balloon classic mall shopping culture. For many locals, walking the long concourses, going to popular anchor stores like Macy's and Boscov's, and grabbing a snack in the food court was a weekend ritual, a central part of youth culture at the Jersey Shore. Pushpin fun fact. The mall originally St.
Together. Those places were the connection that made Monmouth Mall one of the most fun, complete mall experiences in New Jersey. Long answer, the good stuff. It wasn't any one store, it was how all of them worked as a system, like pieces of a puzzle. The anchors equal the backbone. JCPenney, Macy's, Boscov's, Lord & Taylor covered every age and budget. Families could do serious shopping in one trip. These stores gave the mall stability and trust. Parents came because of these, kids came with them, and then wandered. Identity stores equals excitement. Old Navy, Forever 21. Affordable, trendy, fast-moving styles. Huge with teens and young adults. Made the mall feel current, not old. This is where people found their look. Lifestyle stores equals reasons to stay. Barnes & Noble, hang out, read, study, Starbucks vibes. Planet Fitness, people visited even when not shopping. BH, electronic style stores. Radio Shack, tech curiosity, gadgets. These turn the mall into a daily life place, not just retail. Quick note. iTunes wasn't a traditional mall store, but Apple-related kiosks, music tech definitely fed into that tech energy vibe. Gadgets. Entertainment, memory maker. AMC theater, friend nights, family outings. The food court, everyone met there. Boardwalk energy, loud, social, alive. Movie plus food court equals core mall memory. So was it all connected? Here's the magic loop. Shop at Macy's / JCPenney. Teens hit Old Navy / Forever 21. Browse Radio Shack or books at Barnes & Noble. Grab food together. End the night at AMC. That's not random, that's a perfect mall ecosystem. Was Monmouth Mall one of the best in NJ? For its time? Yes. Especially for Central Jersey, shore towns. It wasn't flashy like some mega malls. but it was comfortable, social, and complete. People didn't just go there, they grew up there. That's why it still gets talked about with so much feeling. If you want, I can rank Monmouth Mall versus other NJ malls. Explain why this kind of mall experience can't really exist today. Or help you turn this into a cool nostalgia story or project. Because even though those stores felt different, they actually shared a lot of the same DNA, especially inside Monmouth Mall. Let's break it down in a clear, side-by-side way. What they all had in common inside the stores. First, big open layouts, wide aisles you could wander without pressure. Easy to get lost in a good way, designed for browsing, not rushing. Second, clothing organized by people, not items. Men, women, kids, juniors. Casual to dressy as you walk deeper. Seasonal sections right up front. Shoppers instinctively knew where to go. Third, mannequins and outfit inspiration. Full outfits on display. Seasonal colors, back to school, holidays, summer. Gave ideas even if you didn't plan to buy. I want to look like that. Made it unique. Practical and open. Family basics, portrait studio. Friendly and busy. Treasure hunt chaos, coupons. Polished and classic. Perfume counters, escalators. Calm and elegant. Softer lighting, upscale racks. Trendy and loud. Tight racks, fast fashion. Same structure, different personality. Why they worked so well together in Monmouth Mall. You could age through them. Kid, teen, adult, parent. Your style changed, but the mall stayed familiar. Each store felt like a different chapter of the same book. That's why Monmouth Mall felt complete. No matter who you were, one of these stores felt like yours. Mall check is because kids and teenagers experience Monmouth Mall very differently, even inside the same stores. Let's break it down clearly and fun. Kids, what they loved most. JCPenney's, Macy's, Boscov's, Lord & Taylor. Riding escalators and elevators. Bright lights, big spaces, mannequins. Seasonal displays. Holiday decorations and Santa photos. IY for kids, these stores felt huge and exciting, not boring. Radio Shack, pressing buttons, flipping switches. RC cars, headphones, cool gadgets. Felt like a mini science lab. One of the most exciting stops for kids. AMC movie theater. Cartoons, superhero movies, giant popcorn tubs. First big kid movie experiences. This was often the highlight of the trip. AMC food court. Pizza, fries, chicken nuggets. Noise, colors, people everywhere. Sitting wherever they wanted, felt grown up. Pure fun energy. Teenagers, what they loved most. Forever 21, Old Navy. Trendy clothes, cheap prices. Trying outfits with friends. Shopping equals social activity. This is where teens shaped their identity. AMC movie theater. First dates, late night showings. Late night showings felt rebellious. Movies equals freedom. Planet Fitness. Going with friends after school. Feeling independent and grown. Part of their routine, not a mall trip. Tuesdays, sit-down meals without parents. Sharing appetizers, staying a long time. Felt adult and cool. Food court, yes, again. Main meetup spot. Hang out for hours with one drink. Watching people, seeing classmates. The food court was basically teen headquarters. Department stores, teen version. JCPenney, Macy's, Boscov's. Job applications, buying school clothes, meeting friends after shifts. Less fun, but super important. Why this worked so well. Kids came for excitement and exploration. Teens came for freedom and social life. P. And the mall supported both at the same time. P. That's why Monmouth Mall felt alive. Different ages sharing the same space, each in their own way. These three spots were the emotional core of Monmouth Mall. Different ages, same love. Here's why. Planet Fitness, AMC, and the food court meant so much to everyone. Planet Fitness, I belong here. Best thing about it, you didn't need to be a hardcore athlete. Cheap memberships, no pressure, judgment-free vibe. Teens, adults, seniors, everyone mixed comfortably. Why people loved it so much? It gave the mall daily life, not just shopping. People came even if they weren't buying anything. Workout, food court, movie, perfect routine. It made the mall feel like a community, not just stores. AMC Movie Theater, this is where memories happen. Best thing about it, first dates, friend groups on Friday nights, traditions. Why people loved it so much? Movies are emotional. You remember who you went with. The popcorn smell drifting through the mall was iconic. It gave everyone a reason to stay late. AMC turned mall trips into events, not errands. The food court. Everyone ends up here. Best thing about it. Something for everyone. Pizza, burgers, Chinese, snacks. Loud, busy, alive. You didn't need money, just a place to sit. Why people loved it so much? It was the main meetup spot. Teens hung out for hours. Families regrouped after shopping. You always ran into someone you knew. The food court was basically the mall's living room. Why these three worked perfectly together. They created a loop everyone loved. 1. Work out or shop. 2. Grab food. 3. Watch a movie. 4. Hang out longer than planned. No rush, no pressure, just time together. That's why people say it wasn't just the mall, it was the feeling. Monmouth Mall gave people freedom, comfort, belonging, shared memories. And those three places delivered that better than anything else. Monmouth Mall in Eatontown, New Jersey, is a large, enclosed shopping center undergoing a major redevelopment into an open-air, live-work-play destination called Monmouth Square, featuring apartments, a fresh food market, and new retail dining options. Once a major regional mall, it's transitioning from its traditional enclosed format to a modern, community-focused center with a mix of shopping, entertainment, and residential spaces, with many original stores closed during the renovation. Key aspects of the redevelopment? New concept, transforming into an open-air town center with a mix of uses. New features will include luxury apartments, a fresh food market, public plaza, and new dining retail. Current status: many interior stores are closed as the transformation to Monmouth Square progresses. Owner: Kushner Companies. What to expect now? Limited stores. The number of open stores is significantly reduced, though some anchors and a few others remain. Dining: a food court and other dining options are still available. Entertainment: some entertainment venues are still operating. At the intersection of Route 35, Route 36, and Wyckoff Road, near the Garden State Parkway. A great place to hang out and be entertained. It has a friendly vibe to it, which makes being there very enjoyable. There are endless types of stores, and you'll never be bored. I personally love the Barnes & Nobles and the food court in general. Great play place for children, movies, food court, the best stores where you can actually try clothes on before you buy, and great intimate restaurants as well around the mall.
Well, now the sad and emotional part is now Monmouth Mall, the whole big mall, is demolished. And so is JCPenney, Lord & Taylor, and Forever 21. I love JCPenney and Lord & Taylor and Forever 21 They've been like my shopping sprees inside the Monmouth Mall. And now, JCPenney, Lord & Taylor, Forever 21, and the whole Monmouth Mall has been closed down and has been demolished. This is a shame. Now they're about to rebuild a development called Monmouth Square, which is going to be done in 2028. That's a very long time, and that takes years and years, maybe like 2 years. But the good thing is, AMC Movie Theater, Macy's, Barnes & Noble, and Boscov's will remain staying right here inside the whole Monmouth County, inside this location of Monmouth. But though, Monmouth Mall is now Monmouth Square that they're building up. It's going to be done in 2028. That sucks. And the food court is now gone for good. That's so sad and so disappointing. Oh, I forgot, even Old Navy is gone. And Radio Shack is gone, and Payless is gone. That is such a shame. I wish Monmouth Mall would just stay here forever. But now, Monmouth Mall is gone for good, demolished, and closed. That's really terminating Monmouth Mall outside of Monmouth County. But wait a minute. I don't know if Planet Fitness will remain staying during the spot of Monmouth. Well, at least AMC Movie Theater will remain staying. And so is Macy's, Boscov's, like I mentioned, and Barnes & Noble. Oh, and also outside the Monmouth spot, probably Chili's and some other stores. I don't know what other new stores might be coming, but this is a different store. Actually, them different stores that they're going to build up. I don't know what different stores they're going to build up. Probably grocery stores and clothing shops. Well, there's more to that. Hollister Stores is terminated and demolished, connected to the Monmouth Mall that has been demolished now. And the escalators of Monmouth Mall has been demolished, and the elevator of Monmouth Mall has been demolished. But I really love Monmouth Mall. Monmouth Mall is the biggest store, more like Disneyland and more like amusement park and more like outlets. I think malls are like a big dream. But now this Monmouth Mall is demolished and out and gone for the rest of the U.S. life. And people are going to cry so sadly, very sadly, that the Monmouth Mall will no longer be in Monmouth County in Eatontown, New Jersey. That is such a shame. But as I repeat, Boscov's will stay the same. Macy's will stay the same. AMC Movie Theater will stay the same. Maybe Planet Fitness should stay the same. And Barnes & Noble should stay the same. And I bet Chili's will hang here. And I think the last part I'm going to say is Monmouth Mall is like my dream. It's like the Citizens Palace, and it's like a castle. Man, the castle that I don't want to hang and been through. Oh, and as I mentioned, the food court, that's the best part of Monmouth Mall. But now the food court is closed and demolished. And the food court in Monmouth Mall shall be never seen again, ever. So that's it. Hope you enjoy that video. So I'm going to sign off. That's the final mall check of Monmouth Mall. And there's going to be more videos of something else. And it's coming on the way. So until now, this is a goodbye to Monmouth Mall. Farewell. Good luck. And God bless.